I'd like to share with you a bit from my reading this morning. In 1 Corinthians, the Apostle Paul is addressing the church in Corinth that is trying to figure out where they belong. They're latching on to all kinds of things, as we'll see. We read in chapter 3 and verse 21. So don't boast about following a particular human leader, for everything belongs to you, whether Paul or Apollos or Peter or the world or life and death or the present and the future. Everything belongs to you, and you belong to Christ, and Christ belongs to God. Everything belongs to you. You belong to Christ. Christ belongs to God. A powerful need we have as humans is to know where we belong in this chaotic world. When I think about it, much of our daily activity can be seen as either finding, maintaining, or clawing back to the place we belong. That's part of what's disconcerting about this whole shelter-in-place thing. So much that was normal, that kind of defined where we belong, has been stripped away. Some have had their livelihood stripped away. Some have had their social networks stripped away. Some have had their savings stripped away. And some have had their health stripped away. We've all had our freedom of movement cut down. And we've all had our trust in the safety of our environment cut down. Much of what we lean on to define where we belong is now gone. In this moment, I want to say with the psalmist in Psalm 13, "O Lord, how long will you forget me? Forever? How long will you look the other way? How long must I struggle with anguish in my soul, with sorrow in my heart every day? How long will my enemy have the upper hand? Turn and answer me, O Lord, my God. Restore the sparkle to my eyes, so I will die, or I will die. Don't let my enemies gloat, saying, 'We have defeated him.' Don't let them rejoice at my downfall." This is when God says to you and me by his Spirit, "Listen. Turn your eyes upward," kind of like this sculpture does. It draws your eyes upward. And he says in 1 Corinthians 13:21, again, he says, "Everything belongs to you, whether relationships or the world or life and death or the present and the future. Everything belongs to you, and you belong to Christ, and Christ belongs to God." The belonging question is answered here. Everything belongs to you. You belong to Christ, and Christ belongs to God. Friends, let that sink in. Dwell on it, and I trust that we'll be able to finish Psalm 13 the way David did. Psalm 13:5 says, "But I trust in your unfailing love. I will rejoice because you have rescued me. I will sing to the Lord because he is good to me." When everything else is unclear, let us know this: God is good to us. God bless.